has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hyman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hyman, where tradition and trust still matter.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
When you visit East Kentucky Health, your family will be cared for by our founding member, Dr. Grady Stumbo, and his team of providers, Dr. Chris Stumbo, Melissa Moore, and Jamie Jones. Should you need specialty treatment at Pikeville Medical Center or Hazard ARH, your same provider will be the one with you in the hospital to help manage your treatment and recovery. Call us today for an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome, and with our sliding scale, you only pay what you can afford. East Kentucky Health, caring for your family yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the boys and girls 14th Region quarterfinals for what could be two dandies. The host school, the Knott County Central Patriots, bringing in the old friends from down Highway 80, the Hazard Bulldogs. Be the Lady Bulldogs and Lady Patriots in the opening game, and then the same two teams will meet in the nightcap. I'm Jamie Hughes, courtside with my good friend Chris Godson. Brother, good to be on the mic with you tonight.
It's always good to be here, Jamie, and always good to be here with some great basketball action, man. We're kicking it off with the girls' action with the Hazard Lady Bulldogs and Knott County Lady Patriots, and then we got boys' action with the same teams, man. And like you said, it's going to be two dandies, man.
Nobody, I don't think, could disagree with me whenever you say who are the 4, 5 at least best teams in the region, with both of these two teams being in the conversation. Chris, it's, in my opinion, two teams that are a little different in styles, but both got a bunch of talent. And tonight's their chance to prove who's the better of the two as Hazard and Knott County face off here.
Yes, man. I really am excited about the down low matchup of Miss Eddington and Samara Bailey down low, man. I mean, that's going to be a matchup, and that's going to be something we'll keep your eye on all night long, Jamie.
I think it's the key. You must have looked at my notes. Everybody else is talking about the guard play and the press, the depth. I think you can take the one line that you mentioned and decide who wins the ball game. Bailey got to play big minutes, 4 quarters.
Yes, got to keep her out of foul trouble.
But yet, on the same token, she likes to block. She likes to deflect. That's her game. Hazard knows that, and they're going to go at her from both low posts to try to get her in foul trouble. Should they be able to do that early, he could change the transition and the entire my part of the ball game.
Yeah, and then, too, the guards has got to box out, too, because what was it? Eddington had 9 offensive rebounds alone the other night, 14 total. Is that correct, James?
Yeah, something like that, man. It was crazy good. And, again, we'll get a little more into it, but we want to say you still got time to get out here and watch this one. Knott County Central and Hazard, boys and girls playing. crowd starting to file in here. I got a feeling this crowd will double by the time the boys' game gets underway. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break, and after that, I'll ask Chris what his keys to the ball game are after this.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
Did you know that Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of leading rural health provider in Kentucky? In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. For 20 years, the top quality health care has been in your backyard and continues to grow. Call today to schedule an appointment at any of our locations in Hazard, Hindman, Vico, Hyden, and now open in Whitesburg. Walk-ins are always welcome. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal.
Jamie Hughes would like to take this opportunity to ask for your vote and support in the 2026 Knott County Clerk's race. While Jamie is by no means a career politician, he's experienced in public service and has devoted much of his life to serving others. Even though the election is still a few months away, Jamie has already began his campaign and looks forward hearing from you on ways to make the clerk's office and this county better for you and your family. Remember, a vote for Jamie is a vote for you.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Jamie Hughes courtside with Chris Gonzi. Again, the girls, 14th Region All-A. All day I have said semifinals. It is not. It's the quarterfinals. The winner moves on to the semifinals that will be played over in Pippa Passes, Kentucky at Alice Lloyd College. But Chris, again, we know about Danny Mack, Miss McAlawrence, and we know about Miss Fronapple, but it's the other players that I think will tell their story tonight and probably determine who wins. Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, it's time for some of these younger players to shine, Jamie. Right now is their chance here in the All-A tournament, and that's what it's all about, man, here at the All-A tournament.
And got the band over our right shoulder. We got the crowd standing up already. We have, from what I hear, more people in the parking lot than what we have in the gym. For those of you that can't make it, hit that like and share button and let us know where you're watching from and who you're cheering on. I've got people at all four of the All-A semifinal sites. I'll get stats and results from those games throughout the night, and we'll try to keep you up to date on those. Again, Lee County and Leslie, June Buchanan and Jenkins, and Breathitt and Owsley. Should be fun games at all four locations, but I think you and I got the best seats in the house for the best two games.
I agree with you on that, Jamie.
Going to drop the flag and play the national anthem, so a little bit sooner than I anticipated. Let's take us another commercial break. We'll be back.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hyman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hyman, where tradition and trust still matter.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Here we go.
Welcome back to the ARH Game of the Week. And as I said the other night, I told the folks at ARH, when you sponsor our Game of the Week, it will never be game. It's always games. I think this makes me about 10 in 8 days. But again, two dandies on slate tonight as Knott County Central and Hazard take to the court. Lady Bulldogs going to be in that dark blue trimmed and Hazard gold down the side. Knott County in the home white unis. Chris Godsey, again, going to have to be quicker than what I wanted it to be, but give me your 2 or 3 keys you think for both ball teams.
Well, Knott County's got to keep Eddington off the boards. That starts with it. And then, also Knott County's got to keep Samara Bailey out of foul trouble, man. If they can keep her out of foul trouble, keep that middle clogged up, it could be a long night. The guards are going to have to step up for Hazard, hit big shots, and then also can Kraft and Combs come in and give them some big buckets for Knott County.
Need to see the ball go through the hoop early. Let me add that to your notes. And other than that, I agree 100% with you. And I only say that because Knott County got off to a slow start against Wolfe County here 2 nights ago. You can't do that against Hazard. You have to be active, and you got to be ready early. Couldn't play from behind, I don't think, if you're Knott County in this, and especially not a big margin.
No, you can't. And you can't allow Front Apple to get hot, man, from out there at long range. The other night she hit one about 25 foot. It's deep.
Again, it's the first of 2 games on the airwaves tonight. The winner moves on to the 14th Region semifinals. The loser gets a little extra practice time. Nobody wants to be practicing Friday night. Everybody wants to be over in Pippa Passes playing for a shot to go to the All-A State tournament.
Yes, sir. Here we go, Jamie.
They'll tip it up, and boy, Hazard going to drop back defensively on this one. They're pretty much giving up the jump. They had everybody back waiting defensively.
Hazard drops into a man-to-man. Conley throws it over to McElarnis. Back to Conley. Over on the left side.
Conley hit a pair of big ones here the other night, but she turns it over, and here comes Hazard.
Bulldogs pushing. Kicks it over to Front Apple. Gives it back to Front Apple. Swings it over to Average. Average makes a move. Slings it over to the left corner. Back out to Average up top. Gets it into that high post. Kicks it back out to Front Apple. Over to Average. 3-ball on the way. No good. Nice job there, crashing the boards early by Davidson for Hazard.
That's one of Knott County's strengths. You can't give Hazard second looks, and that's why as Miss Pennington drops that one in there.
Nice shot by Pennington now, that high post. Get them started early, Jamie.
Fred and Heather's baby girl puts Hazard on the boards first, 2-0.
McElarnis swings it over to Reed. Reed brings it out top. Pressure by Davidson. Picks up her dribble, throws it over to Conley. Conley, pressure by Average, goes down the left side, throws it up. Kraft grabs it out there. McElarnis has it up top. Being pressured by Front Apple.
Man-to-man defense looking pretty good for Hazard right now, Chris.
It is, man. Hazard's really energized out there. They're ready to go here in this All-A tournament. Bailey has it in the high post. Gets it to McElarnis. Reed for 3, right corner. Too hard, no good. Average come down there with a rebound. Bulldogs on the run. Average slows it up. Nice job there. 2-3 zone here by the Patriots. Front Apple 3-ball, and it's good.
You can't let her get hot. Chris said that in the early parts of the game, and Knott County agrees. They're going to take a timeout. We will as well. We'll be back after this 30-second.
When you visit East Kentucky Health, your family will be cared for by our founding member, Dr. Grady Stumbo, and his team of providers, Dr. Chris Stumbo, Melissa Moore, and Jamie Jones. Should you need specialty treatment at Pikeville Medical Center or Hazard ARH, your same provider will be the one with you in the hospital to help manage your treatment and recovery. Call us today for an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome, and with our sliding scale, you only pay what you can afford. East Kentucky Health, caring for your family yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Here we go.
Welcome back. 6:18 to play here in the first quarter. Knott County Central and Hazard Bulldogs leading it 5-0. The Lady Patriots need a shot here.
McElharnis takes it down, puts up the runner just off the rim. Rebound by Fronham. Now it's a loose ball. Picked up by Craft. Gives it to Bailey. Lays it up and in. Nice job by Craft. Great awareness to give it to her big woman there and lays it up and in. Pennington has it up her top. Gives it to Fronapple. Combs comes in for the Patriots. 2-3 zone here. Fronapple skips it over to Average. Average goes down the lane. Throws it out over in the left corner. Gives it back to Pennington, going to work inside. Kicks it out to Eddington. 12-footer, no good. Fronapple is going to be out of bounds. It's going to go to the Patriots.
I like Knott County boxing out at every spot there. They were more concentrating on the Lady Bulldogs than they were the rebound, and that's what you want. Box out first, then go get the rebound.
It is. Conley comes out of there with it. 5-2, 5:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Conley being pressured by Average. Gives it to McElharnis. McElharnis pressured by Davidson. McElharnis goes down the lane. Man-to-man defense. Kicks it out to Craft.
They're man-to-man. I'd clear out for Danny. I just let her take her one-on-one, or throw it down low to Bailey and let her catch and go up again.
That was a beautiful inside pass to Bailey there, man. Laid it up and in. 5-4. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Combs going to pick up an early foul. That'll be her first. 5-4. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Davidson has it up top, being pressured by McElharnis. Throws it out to Fronapple. 2-3. Oh, beautiful look underneath to Eddington.
Did she see that when nobody else did? Wow, what a pass from Fronapple to the low post.
That was beautiful, Jamie. Conley has it up top. Brings it across half court. Nice crossover. Skips it over to Craft. Craft, nice drive. Throws it away, though. So it's going to belong to the Bulldogs.
Knott County has done well when they've got the shot. The turnover bug has hurt them a little bit, and I ain't talking about the flu, man. I'm talking about turning it over. Got to hold on to that rock.
You are correct, Jamie. Fronapple has it, picks up her dribble, gives it to Eddington. Eddington skits it back out to Fronapple. Nice head fake, goes down the lane, runner, and it's good. Beautiful move by Miss Fronapple.
Everyone she scores, the rim gets bigger. She's got 5 of their 9 points, and the lead is 5. 4:15 to play here in the first quarter.
9-4. Patriots inbound it to Combs. Back to Conley. Full court man-to-man defense here by the Bulldogs. Conley brings it across half court. Skips it over to Combs. Combs 3-ball in the corner.
That's partially blocked. Yes, I thought it was. The referee agrees with me. It's going to stay with Knott Central.
9-4. 4:03 remaining here in the first quarter. Bulldogs lead it. McElharnis is going to bring it in underneath for the Patriots.
Look for her to get it back. A lot of times they like to get it back to whoever throws it in.
Nice job by Craft. Goes up and around. No good. Rebound by Davidson. Bulldogs on the run. Man-to-man defense now. Nope. Slide back into 2-3. Fronapple gives it to Pennington in the high post. Another jumper.
Oh, she saw that first one fall and says, hey, I'll try that again. Got back-to-back jumpers, and Hazard leads it 11-4.
She's got a beautiful soft touch, Jamie, in that high post. McElharnis goes to baseline, kicks it over to Craft. Craft head fakes, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound by Eddington. 11-4. 3:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Fronapple gives it up to Davidson. Gives it back to Pennington in the high post. Back out to Fronapple. Goes down the lane. Nice, beautiful bounce pass to Eddington. Misses the layup. Davidson going to come back out there with it. Beautiful look by Fronapple. McElharnis gets a hand on it. It's going to be over and back. It's going to go to the Patriots. Good
Hazard
defense.
Fans didn't like that one, man. They felt like the Knott County touched it, and they should have been able to keep it.
Even Coach Howard's hollering for his Bulldogs to come and get it. 11-4, 3:05 remaining. McElharnis has it. Man-to-man defense here by the Lady Bulldogs. Going to get Davidson for the reach-in. That'd be her first. First foul on the Bulldogs, Jamie. Combs inbounding it for the Patriots. Trying to get, and it's going to be over the line.
Costly turnover there. Going to give it back now to Hazard. And Hazard's too good. You don't need to give them extra possessions, man.
Yeah, you can't allow that, Jamie. Average brings it across half court. McElharnis gets a hand on it. Davidson throws it back to Average, but it's going to be over and back on the Bulldogs. That's twice now. The Patriots' pressure has put a little pressure on them, and it's caused them to turn it over back twice now, Jamie.
They'll continue to watch that too, man. If it's going to work, continue to go with it.
I'd like to see a pick and roll action here with Bailey and McElharnis a little bit.
Play a little two-man game over on this side of the court.
Yes, sir. Gets it down to Bailey. Bailey goes to work, turns around, puts it up. Nice shot by
Don't have an
Bailey.
answer for her, man. She's shot 3 shots and made all 3 of them. They don't have an answer when she gets it that low down there.
11-6, 2:30 remaining. Frontapple skips it over to Davidson in the right wing. Goes baseline, pressure by Kraft, gives it to Eddington. Eddington dribbles it back out. Looks in the high post to Pennington, over to Frontapple. Frontapple goes to work on the left wing. Now goes baseline. Skips it over to Davidson. 3 ball on the way. No good. Conley going to run that rebound down. 2:08 remaining. 11-6. Bulldogs lead it. Up to Kraft. Lays it up and in. 11-8. 2 minutes remaining here. Davidson has it. Skips it over to Frontapple. Drum.
The young ladies tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Are you Drum?" I said, "Lord, don't call me Drum." They were bringing in popcorn. I should have said, "Yes, I am."
You should have. You messed up there, Jamie.
One time, I should have said, "Yes, I am." Minute 37 to play. Chris Gotts and I are having way too much fun here. 11-8. Knott County could tie it up here. 3 in and out. Kraft with a big rebound, and she's fouled.
Man, there was 2 Bulldogs down there, and Kraft's the one who come out there with it. That's heart and hustle there, Jamie. Nice job by Miss Kraft. 11-8, 1:32 remaining here in the first quarter. Knott County basketball underneath. Kraft throws it up to Bailey, being pressured by Eddington. Man-to-man defense. Lobs it into Kraft, puts it up. Going to be blocked from behind by Davidson.
I like the high-low there, man. She cleared the defense, put it where Kraft wanted it, but then the defense came from behind to get the swat there.
Yeah, it's nice work on the high-low there. 11-8, 1:27 remaining here in the first quarter. Conley inbounding it here for the Patriots underneath. Throws it up to Kraft. Kraft being pressured by Frontapple. Goes down the right side, spins, pivots. Skips it over to Combs. 3 ball on the left wing, no good. McElharnis tries to run it down, saves it, but it goes to the Bulldogs. Frontapple has it. 1:10 remaining. Frontapple goes to work. Gets a screen by Eddington. Little stutter step. Skips it over to Everidge. Everidge goes down the lane. Puts up the runner, and it's good. 13-8. 55 seconds remaining. Nice set shot there by the Bulldogs.
Everidge first bucket of the ball game, and Hazard back up 2 possessions with that one.
McElharnis has it on the left side. Brings it back up top. Miss Maggie Combs checked in for the Bulldogs there just a moment ago. McElharnis turns the corner, gives it to her big man Bailey, lays it up and in. There's that 2-man game, Jamie, we was just discussing. They need to get that going a little bit more, Jamie.
I think it's going to be there too, man. I really do. They could exploit that more.
Combs has it on the right wing over to Frontapple. Eddington in the high post, skips it over to Everidge. 3 ball on the way, no good. McElharnis has it. 20 seconds remaining here. 13-10. I'd hold it for 1, Jamie. McElharnis going to go to work, though. Nice
wow,
find.
what a pass, what a pass. She threaded the needle and hit Bailey right where she wanted it. But she says, "I got to have a breather, Mom. Give me a little breather." So she's going to go get a quick drink of Gatorade and be ready to go back, I think.
12.4 seconds remaining. Bailey going to the line, shooting 2 for the Patriots. First one's good. That was a beautiful find by Miss McElharnis, Jamie.
It was indeed, man. Everybody, of course, focusing on her, and she splits the defense and gets a nice pass to Bailey, who makes the first of 2. She'll have 1 more. Got him. Did she make the bucket down here a moment ago, or was that Danny McElharnis?
No, it was her.
So she has all of Knott County Central's points right now, Chris Gottsy.
Yep, 13-12. Hazard has it. Everidge has it up top. Nice defense by Combs. Got a hand on it, but Frontapple has it. Step back from about the court logo. No good. That's going to do it, Jamie, after 1.
She had the presence of mind to take it. Boy, we got a good one, 13-12. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter after this.
For over a century, Bank of Hindman has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hyman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Hyman, where tradition and trust still matter.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Jamie Hughes courtside with Chris Gauncey. Miss Zoe behind the cameras tonight as we get this second quarter underway, 13-12. Chris, what'd you see there that you liked the most in that first quarter?
Well, I love that Knott County keeps feeding the big man, Smar Bailey, down low. And I would like to see a little bit of two-man game with Miss McElarnis and Bailey going to work. I think that could be there for the rest of the night, Jamie.
Got to get Danny more involved offensively. She's done a great job distributing it, but you want to see her see the ball go through the rim a little bit more, I think. Hazard on the other side, I'm just impressed with how they have shared the ball, man. 4 or 5 assists to help the Lady Bulldogs get their 13 points.
They have. Eddington over to Combs, out to Higgins. Higgins back into Eddington, back out to Higgins. 3-ball on the way. She's a nice player, Jamie.
She is, man. She is indeed. There's another offensive board for Hazard.
Higgins has it on the right side now. Everett dribbles into trouble. It was going to be a foul caught on Miss Reed. That'll be her first.
Penalties on number 0, Frankie Reed, her first. Each first.
I feel like Knott County may be a little deeper than Hazard. We'll see if I'm right in that one as it goes on. Frontapple for 3, won't go. Maddie won't miss many of those. They got to find her.
It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to go to the Patriots. No, she won't miss many of those, Jamie, that's for sure. Combs inbounds it to Reed. Reed hands it off to McElarnis. 7:15 remaining here in the second quarter. 13-12. Bulldogs lead it. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, Jamie.
You're right, man. I'm just getting ready to tell everybody, hit that like and share button if you're watching us on Facebook, if you're on YouTube. Of course, you got to be following us already, but if not, now would be a good time to subscribe and follow and all that good jazz. But most importantly, thank you for tuning in. In the comment section, leave both of these teams a big shout out and some well wishes.
Did you notice right there, Jamie, Coach Howard had his Bulldogs collapse, double team there on Miss Bailey that time. They brought the double team.
But you know, that can open up the outside shot for Knott County if they're able to convert.
Reed going to the rack, throws up the runner, and it's good. Knott County's first lead of the game, Jamie.
Lady Pats get a bucket from Miss Reed. She says, I've done that the entire time I was down at Hyman.
That'll be her second, Jamie, within a matter of about 30 seconds. She brings a lot of defensive pressure out there, too, on the head of the press.
You're right, man. You're so right.
Frontapple has it up top, brings it across half court, being pressured by Combs. Oh, gets it into the high post average. Jumper, turnaround jumper, no good. Higgins comes out there with a long rebound, but it's going to be off her knee. It's going to go to the Lady Patriots.
There's a break for Knott Central.
14-13, Lady Patriots lead it here on their home floor. Combs throws it into Reed, being pressured by Higgins. Gets it to McElarnis. McElarnis brings it across half court, being pressured by Combs. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Pats. We've got the best seats in the house tonight, Jamie.
We do, man. We do. Kind of felt like I was back in high school, though, man. I was afraid you were going to stand me up. I was looking at my watch. Where's Chris Gauncey?
Yeah, I was getting worried myself for a minute. McElarnis runner, no good, but another rebound by Bailey. Skips it to Reed underneath, no good. Going to get Bailey for over the back.
Man, that's not what you want. You want her fouls to come on blocks and perhaps causing somebody to change their shot, not over the back fouls. That's one of 5 that Bailey now can't bring back.
You know, watch Eddington work in there, man. I mean, she's not a very tall girl or anything, man. It's the way she uses her body underneath the rim to box out and the way she uses her hips to move around in there. That's why she's getting 13, 14 rebounds a game, is because she works like a horse underneath. She's a workhorse.
Got to keep working, man. No time to take off. This is for a chance to go to the big dance, the All-A-State tournament. But to get there, you got to win this one. Nice move for Miss Cottle.
That's too easy right there. Lady
Chris,
Patriots
I am
can't allow that.
so happy to see that young lady healthy, though, and get a chance to play. She worked so hard, and that season-ending injury just deflated her. I'm so glad to see her get back out there and get a play that.
That's great, man. Man-to-man defense here by the Bulldogs. Combs, 3-ball on the right wing, and it's good. It's Avery Combs, 17-15. Lady Patriots in the lead.
3 lead changes, I believe, already in the contest. Couldn't ask for much more than that, could you, fans?
No, sir. 5:32 remaining here in the second quarter. Higgins has it up top. Skips it back to Front Apple. Thought about it. Now goes down the lane. Puts it up. Runner blocked by Bailey. Front Apple stays with it, though. Gives it to Higgins. McElharnis gets a hand on it. Picked up by Combs. 5:20 remaining. 17-15. Lady Patriots lead it. Gets it to Cottle in the high post. Front Apple goes down the left side. Nice defense by Conley. Skips it over to Combs. Back to Higgins. Over to Front Apple. Tries to get in the high post. Combs knocks it away. Picked up by Bailey. Gives it to Conley. Conley on the run. 17-15. Just under 5 to go. McElharnis has it up top. Skips it over to Conley on the left wing. Pivots. Goes down the lane. Nice move by Conley. Lays it up and in.
Oh, my. And Papa Harold Combs over here watching, smiling from ear to ear as he should be. Miss Conley gets her first bucket, 19-15.
Combs has it up top. McElharnis comes diving in. Loose ball. Higgins picks it up. Gives it back to Combs. 19-15. 4:30 remaining. Front Apple has it on the right side. Stops and pops. Going to be fouled.
Going to be on Bella Hammond. You tell me this one don't mean something. They're sliding through there like they were going for home plate up at the softball field.
They was.
4:29 to play. Kraft going to check back in for Knott Central. And the other young lady I'd missed, we'll get her just in a moment as Maddie's first free throw rattles out. Reed and Kraft coming in, leaving is Combs and Hammond.
Front Apple got the Caitlin Clark Kobe's on.
I knew that was coming, man. I told somebody one of the cool things about calling with Chris, he knows everybody's shoe.
19-16. Second one's good for Front Apple.
She's got a half a dozen, and the lead is 3 for Knott County with the basketball.
2-2-1 press here, man-to-man. McElharnis and Front Apple is going to steal it. Goes up, lays it up. Going to be fouled.
3 on Reed, too, I believe, man.
Yes, sir, you're
correct. That's a big, big foul. One of their top defensive players just picked up her third, I believe.
4:18 remaining here in the second quarter, and that's Miss Frankie Reed's third foul, Jamie. You are correct.
The 5th foul in the quarter. Wow, they picked them up here.
Front Apple going to the line, shooting 2. First one's good.
Every time she sees it go through the cylinder, the rim gets bigger. Knott County did not want her to get off to this good of a start.
Miss Quillen checking in for the Lady Patriots.
She had a really good game here against Wolfe County the other night, man. I think she was one of the unsung heroes early in that one as Maddie makes the second one. She's got 8, and Knott County turns it over. It'll go back to Hazard, down 1, 19-18.
4:17 remaining here. Front Apple going to inbound it for the Bulldogs underneath. Skips it out to Higgins. Higgins skips it over to the right side. Gives it to Front Apple. Over to Higgins. Higgins 3-ball. Too hard. It's going to be over the back on Eddington. Hazard Faithful does not like that call, Jamie.
It's the right call, though. Bottom line, he's right. She pushed her while she was in the air, and they're going to call that all night.
.405 remaining. Bulldogs basketball.
Coach McElharnis don't like that call. I read your mind, man, on that one. She says, no way, no way. I had a better view than you did.
Her and Mr. Brian Napier having a discussion over there.
She's still letting Napier have about it, and then says you missed the walk on top of that.
Yeah, she's letting him know that one too. Higgins has it on the right side. Head fake goes down. Kraft, nice defense, tries to get it into Eddington. Eddington backs it back out, skips it to Higgins. Higgins, runner on the baseline, no good. Rebound by Quillen. It's going to be a foul.
Man, Quillen's getting minutes. She's gotten the coach's good side. She plays defense, she rebounds, does whatever they need her to in chunks of minutes. That'll get you some good playing time.
Eddington going to have a seat for the Bulldogs. And Bailey going to have a seat, and Miss Frankie Reed for the Lady Pats. Bella Hammond checks in for the Patriots, and Kraft. 3:35 remaining, 19-18. Lady Patriots lead it.
Chris Gotze, we had 1,500 views in the first quarter.
Wow.
I ain't supposed to be a numbers guy, but I am. Thank you to all of you that are watching tonight, and thank you for those of you that hit the share. Miss Conley down the lane and gets another bucket for Knott Central. Puts the Lady Pats back up 21-18.
Bulldogs are going to have to shut that left side off over.
They're picking on that left side, are they not, man?
They are.
O'Connell's got to turn around and shoot that one. She didn't realize how open she was down there.
Nice find by Higgins, front apple, no good. Rebound by Hammond. Hammond gives it to McElharness. McElharness on the run down the left side. Now she's going to back it back out. Gives it to Conley. Conley being pressured. Goes down the lane. Say it's deflected. It's going to stay with the Patriots.
2:50 to play, and Knott County Central leading 21-18.
Cottle checks out. Pennington coming back in for the Bulldogs. 2:50 remaining. Kraft gives it to Hammond. Hammond goes to work. Bodied up by Pennington. Puts up the jumper. No good. Pennington with a rebound.
Back to Hazard. Lady Bulldogs got a chance to tie it up with a tray here.
2-3 zone here by the Lady Patriots. Higgins goes down. Kicks it out. Now has it up top. Kicks it back over to Higgins. 3-ball on the left side. Look good, Jamie. Just no good. Conley with a rebound for the Lady Pats.
She keeps shooting it. She'll make that one, man. Oh, my. The buzzer threw us all off a little bit there. Knott County with a rebound and jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Patriots.
2:18 remaining. Bailey checking in for Hammond. 21-18. Lady Patriots lead it. Bailey has it up top. Hands it off to McElharness. Pressure by Higgins. Finds Quillen underneath. Turns around. No good. Now Everett just rips it away. She's on the run for the Bulldogs down the left side. Gives it out to Higgins. Higgins. Oh, nice find Pennington in the high post. Gives it back out to Higgins. 3-ball on the way, and it's good.
I told you it was going to go, man. She's shooting with too much confidence.
She is, Jamie, and they gave her too many looks, man. She's going to start knocking them down. Timeout for the Lady Patriots. They'll take one, so will we. We'll be back after this commercial break.
Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our Driver of the Week, sponsored by carecottage.org.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the Orton Combs Athletic Complex. 1:54 to play in the second quarter. We're tied up at 21-all. Tied up at 16-all over in Jenkins between June Buchanan and the Lady Cavs. Jenkins and June Buchanan 16-all in the second quarter. Thank you so much to my buddy Brian for that update. Hopefully he'll send us a couple more of those.
21-all here, 1:50 remaining in the second quarter. Lady Patriots bringing across half court. Man-to-man defense here by the Bulldogs. Higgins pressured McElharness. Skips it over to Reed. Reed out there with 3 fouls, Jamie. Higgins now. Reed takes it 100 back. It's going to get stole. Body's on the floor.
Knott County got a break there. That could have been on Reed, who's playing with 3 fouls.
Yes, sir.
Loose ball in some situations. I agree, it was a jump, but that could have been on Reed. Lady Patriots got one there, man.
They did.
I'm surprised we're playing her with 3 fouls.
Front Apple brings it across half court. 2-3 zone here by the Lady Patriots. Skips it over to Howard. Howard back to Front Apple. Howard dribble, kicks it back to Front Apple. Pennington in the high post over to Higgins. Higgins goes baseline, back to Pennington. Can't get a handle on it. It's going to be a jump ball underneath. It's going to go to the Lady Patriots.
Knott County made a change, though, during that last timeout. They took Pennington's high post away from her. The change they made there during that last timeout has really went well for Knott Central.
King checked in for the Lady Patriots after the break. McElharness has it up top. Bailey was coming up to set the screen there, Jamie. Thought we was going to see some two-man game there. 1:05 remaining, 21-all. Combs gives it to McElharness. Higgins defending. McElharness goes down the right side. Being pressured. Skips it to Reed. Reed back to McElharness. 3-ball on the right wing, and it's good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for one of the top freshmen in the state. She hits her first field goal. Knott County goes back up 3, 24-21.
Average skips it to Front Apple. Pennington in the high post, blocked by Reed. 24-21, 35 seconds remaining. It's going to be a foul on Howard for the Bulldogs.
They got to get Reed out, though. Reed is playing really good, but she's playing really good with 3 fouls, and they recognize that they're going to get her out for the last 34 seconds. That's a good substitution there.
It is. Conley bringing it in for the Patriots. Gives it to McElharness. Back to Conley.
Well, Higgins is not letting Danny Mack get anything. She is making her earn all of them.
Conley gets the screen. Looks for Bailey underneath. Lays it up. Bailey got a piece of it. Front Apple did.
I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful pass, though, from Conley over to her senior captain, Bailey.
Front Apple 3-ball in the corner. No good. Bailey with a rebound. Gives it to Conley. 10 seconds remaining. Loose ball. Now Conley's going to pick it up. 3 seconds. Skips it up to King. King has it. Don't realize it, and that's going to do it, Jamie.
That's going to bring us to the half. Knott County Central 24, Hazard 21. Let's step away for a 2-minute break, and I'll be back to tell you who scored what after this 2-minute commercial break.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
Since 2019, Corey Watson has proudly served Knott County as your coroner. Throughout challenging times, from a global pandemic to a devastating flood, Corey has been there for you and your family in your times of need. To better represent Knott County on the state level, he was selected by his fellow coroners to serve on the board of Quai Coroners and Medical Examiners, where he also represented a 13-county district. He is also an active member of the KI Coroners Medical Examiners Mass Fatality Response Team. Corey is not only a state-certified death investigator, but is certified in multiple facets of postmortem investigation, holding over 290 hours of death investigator training from the KY Depth of Criminal Justice training. He and his wife Shayna are proud to call Knott County home, and he deeply appreciates the trust and confidence you have placed in him over the years.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex. Halftime here for the girls. All A quarterfinals. Knott County Central Lady Patriots are leading at a half, 24-21. Let's go down some stats here. For Hazard, Miss Average with 2 points. Maddie Fronapple with 8. Pennington hit 2 big buckets early. She has 4. 2 points for Cottle, 2 points for Higgins, and I think I'm right. Number 10 is Davison.
Yep.
For Hazard, she has the other field goal. for Knott County Central. Again, Lady Patriots 21 points at the half. Danny Mack and Lawrence, though, Chris Gotzi with only one field goal, and it was the 3 she hit just a moment ago. Kraft with 2, Bailey with 10, Connolly with 4, Avery Combs with 3, and Frankie Reed with 2. A couple things to point out early. Frankie Reed playing sensational defense, but in doing so, she has 3 fouls. Wouldn't want her to pick up that 4th one early. No. Second thing, let me draw your attention to the superb player of Miss Bailey. Once again, I think she probably has a double-double in the first half, Chris. That's crazy, man.
It is. I mean, she's really worked hard underneath, man. And, I mean, her and Eddington both are battling hard underneath. And you see it every chance down the court. It's a battle every chance for a rebound.
But on the flip side, we told you there's a reason why I've told everybody I think Maddie is one of the top players in the mountains. She proved it not just by the 8 points she scored, because she'll leave here with 20 before the night's over. But, Chris, it's the way she distributes the ball, too, man. She probably had 3 or 4 assists. So when you think about that, in one way, she probably had 16 or 18. I like the fact, too, that Hazard shared the wealth. When you got that many different players, this makes the Bulldogs team harder to guard, man. Got to kind of pick your poison. And in the first half, it was hard to key on one particular player.
It was, and I would like to see Hazard work more in that high post with Pennington there. I mean, she's got the nice soft touch, but also, like you said, she's spreading the wealth out there. She can find her shooters all around that three-point line, and I'd like to see them work the ball in the middle there to her. You know, with the Lady Patriots there, 2-man game with McElarnis and Bailey, keep it up.
Hazard missed some threes in the first half that I don't think they'll miss in the second half. When you see a team shoot as many as they shot in the first half, that lets me know pretty good shooters. They just didn't fall in the first half. But in the second, you got to get up on them. Probably have a hand up on them before they take that shot. If not, they could burn you early.
Yeah, they could make you pay quick, and that's the Bulldog way, man. They play fast, they find shooters, and that's what they do. But it's going to be a fun second half, Jamie, and I'm glad we got the best seats in the house for it.
I do believe we do. Jenkins and Jim Buchanan over in Letcher County. Lady Cavs lead at halftime, 24-20. Thank you again for our updates from over there. Again, and to those of you that are watching, thank all of you. Be sure to hit that like and share button for us. Let me give a few shout-outs out. Tiffany Ratliff says, let's go Patriots. Thank you for tuning in. Bobby Riley watching us from Newport, Tennessee. Hello, sir. John and Linda Ambergy tuning in. Tamara Barker tuning in. Bernice Holliday's watching along with us. Keith Ambergy, how are you, my friend? Glad you're watching. Kayla Helton says, let's go, my girl, Emily Higgins. Thank you, guys. That's the kind of stuff we like to see as you give shout-outs to your favorite players. Guys, I've never done one of these games, and I've been doing them a long time. I've never done one of these games on social media in which the views didn't pretty much double after we went off the air. Why is that? The kids go back and watch it and rewatch it. They screenshot their shots. They pull things away from the game. And I love it. Somebody said, don't that bother you when you get on social media and see your all's video on somebody? I said, no.
That's a thank you, right?
That's an ultimate compliment. I don't mind it, man. We're doing this again to try our best to promote these kids. And with the good help of the sponsors, we'll continue to do that. We've got about 3 minutes to go, though. Let's take us another 2-minute commercial break, Chris, and we'll be back with that second half after this.
For over a century, Bank of Heinemann has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Hyman Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Heinemann, where tradition and trust still matter.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn, it is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our driver of the
And welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, where we've got a dandy here, 24-21, Hazard Bulldogs and the Knott County Lady Patriots. Fronapple brings it in, throws it over to the right wing, gets it back up top, slings it over to Everidge on the left side. Fronapple, 2-3 zone here by the Lady Patriots. Gives it to the Eddington in the high post, skips it over to Everidge. Double team there by the Lady Patriots. Fronapple brings it, gives it to Everidge. 3-ball up top, and it's good.
I told you, Chris, I felt like that would happen, man. They shoot the ball too many times. They're too talented to let them hit open shots early, man.
They are. Everidge, nice shot there. 24 all, 7:22 remaining. Reed has it. Brings it back up top, hands it off to McElharnis, pressured by Fronapple. Davidson pressure on Reed. Fronapple gets a hand on it, bodies on the floor. Conley comes out there with it. Over to McElharnis. Kraft has it. Goes down the lane. Runner, no good. Going to be a reap fight underneath. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Lady Patriots. 7:04 remaining here in the third quarter. 24 all. Kraft brings it underneath for the Lady Patriots. McElharnis gets it up top. Pressure by Davidson. Throws it away. Everidge grabs it out of the sky. Pressure by Reed. She's got to be careful. She'll have 4. Fronapple has it. Skips it over to Davidson. 3-ball on the way, and it's good. Back-to-back threes by the Bulldogs, Jamie.
Davidson with 5, and that's a big one because that puts Hazard back on top, 27-24.
Just what you said. You was afraid they may get some start falling, and they are. McElharnis has it. Skips it to Kraft. Kraft puts it up. No good. Going to be a jump ball underneath. It's going to go to the Bulldogs. 6:27 remaining here in the third quarter.
Chris, when you take as many threes as Hazard took in the first half, that lets me know you're comfortable shooting it, man. They just didn't fall, but now they're starting to fall.
Pennington throws it out to Davidson. All 3-ball by Fronapple, and it's good. 3 triples by the Bulldogs to start this second half, and Miss Misty McElharnis wants a timeout, Jamie.
That's an excellent timeout, man. The lead up to 6. Again, said in the pregame, Knott County don't want to play from behind. They've fallen behind 6, Chris, here. As we keep it here, want to remind everybody this is the first of 2. We'll be back with the boys game about 10-15 minutes after this one. But right now, Knott County Central just taking this time out here. What is she probably telling them, Chris?
She's definitely telling them you got to get a hand in the face, and you got to run them off that 3-point line. That's for sure. I feel like Knott Central's falling back in the paint. stepping underneath the screen. They got to go above that screen and get a hand on the shooter.
That shows the range from Maddie, though, my friend. She shot that 4 foot behind the three-point line. She looked the defender away, made a fake, and then just let that one fly. My old buddy Tim Parks said, fake a pass, make a pass.
Yes, sir.
I heard him say that more than anybody I've ever been around. He was a big, big proponent of faking that pass and then making the pass.
I agree with him.
Next time, but fake the pass, that time just make the shot.
Yep. We've got a dandy. 6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. 30-24. Bulldogs, 3 triples back to back here to start the second half.
That three-point line changed the matter in a hurry, will it not, Chris?
It will. It sure will. Davidson pressured. McElharnis dumps it down to Bailey. Going to be fouled. Really good two-man game there. Nice pass by McElharnis to get it inside.
Well, Knott County went back to what was working, man. That low post was there for him. The only problem, you can't trade 2s for 3s.
No, you got to run Bulldogs off that three-point line.
Bailey makes the first of 2. She's got 11. 5:59 to play, 25-30. Second one on its way, and it's good as well.
Nice soft touch there by Bailey. 30-26, 5:57 remaining. Average gives it to Pennington.
I would face guard Front Apple. She's hit 2 men in a row. Run whatever zone you want to run, but I would have somebody in their job is to guard her one-on-one here.
I agree. Average has it, Pennington over to Davids. Skips it back to Average. Average goes down the lane, stops and pops. 12-footer, no good. Big rebound by Eddington, puts it up and in.
That was one of your things you talked about, my friend.
And I like what she done there, man. She grabbed that rebound, kept it up high. Jamie did not bring the ball back down. Kept it up high, put it back up off the backboard and in.
I have that as her first bucket, but that won't be her last. 32-26. Bailey down low, drew the foul, but they didn't call it.
Nope.
And it'll go back to Hazard.
Average skips it up the Front Apple. Got to get a hand on her. Gives it to Davidson, out to Average. Bulldogs setting up the offense. Skips it over to Front Apple. She thought about it. Now over to Average. Now to Davidson. Davidson skips it into Eddington. Back out to Average. 3-ball, and it's good. Bulldogs on fire, Jamie.
That's the night the lights went out in Hyman. Hazard shot them out. 35-26 here in the third quarter. All from three-point land for Hazard.
McElharnis throws up the runner on the left side. No good. Rebound by Front Apple. She's on the run. Going to be a foul. If that's Reed, that is. That's her fourth foul, Jamie.
Couldn't get her out quick enough. Had a sub down here for her. Going to maybe try to play a little defense, offense, but now she'll say it certainly the rest of the third quarter, one would imagine.
35-26, 4:32 remaining here in the third quarter. Average has it up top, out to Davidson. Skips it out to Front Apple. Front Apple dribbles it back up top. Now goes baseline, steps back, 18-footer, and it's good. Man, that was smooth as silk, Jamie.
She had 8 in the first half. She's got an 8 in the third quarter. We've only played 4 minutes of it. Wow, what a performance there.
Knott County's got to get something going here. Conley picks up her dribble, gives it to Bailey in the high post. Oh, she got a double dribble. Thought she got away with it there just for a second, Jamie.
The official, Ralph Fugit, on the call. He was right. 4:05 to play in the third. Knott County down 11 after being up at halftime.
Front Apple brings it down the lane, tries to give it to Eddington. Now gives it to Pennington. Pennington skips it out to Average. Goes down the lane, stops and pops, and it's good.
Little soft touch for her. She's got 5 here in this third quarter.
3:45 remaining here in the third quarter. McElharnis goes down the left side, puts up the runner, short.
Knott County got to call another one. They need another timeout. You can't let this lead grow. Those timeouts won't be any good to you in the fourth quarter.
Nope. McElharnis gets a hand on it. Turnover for the Bulldogs. McElharnis has it on the left side. Being guarded by Davidson. Gets it inside to Bailey. Bailey turns around, puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Keeps it up high. Going to be fouled.
Offensive rebound and an opportunity to cut into the lead where the clock stops. Big opportunity here for Knott Central.
I think if I'm the Patriots, I'd slow it down a little bit, Jamie.
Yeah, but you got to find them above everything, some kind of answer back here on this other end defensively. Bailey's first missed free throw in a long time. She had made 5 in a row. She'll look to get back in groove here with this one. 3:20 to play. There's time for Knott Central, but you couldn't let this lead continue to grow, man.
Right, plenty of time. Bailey, second one, no good. Rebound by Eddington. Gives it to the Bulldogs. Has it up top, guarded by Conley. Goes down the right side, picks up the dribble, throws it into Eddington, but just overthrew her.
And you forced a turnover if you're Knott County. That's your stop. Got to get a bucket now on the other end.
Yes.
That's the only formula for coming back in this ball game, man.
It is. 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter. McElharness brings it across half court. Calls the play. 4 wide, 1 out. Bailey has it up top. Gives it to McElharness in the low post. Dribbles back out in the corner. Gives it to Combs. Combs into Bailey. Bailey turns around, puts it up and in. There she is. 2 points there, Jamie. That's what the Patriots
Get a
need.
kill and get a bucket. That's the only way you can cut this lead, man.
Fronapple has it, being guarded by Combs. Now has it on the right side. Setting up the offense. Man-to-man defense here by the Patriots. Davidson has it, gives it to Fronapple. Puts it up and one. Nice strong take there by Miss Fronapple. Foul's going to be on Miss Avery Combs. It's going to be her second. And the free throw's good. 42-28. 2:24 remaining here in the third quarter.
Again, she has 17, 9 of them in this third quarter alone.
Bailey has it up top in the high post. Gives it to McElharness. McElharness has it. Dribbles back up top. Patriots got to get something going here. Conley has it on the left side. Goes to work. Throws it away. Davidson intercepts it. She's on the run. Lays it up and in. Bulldogs on a big run, Jamie.
They have had their way here in this third quarter, outscoring Knott County 20-4.
Bailey turns around, puts it up. Going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Miss Cottle for the Bulldogs. 44-28, 1:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Bailey going to the line, shooting 2. First one's good. 44-29. Combs checking in for Everidge for the Bulldogs. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Fronapple. 44-29, 1:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Fronapple looks over the defense. Gives it to Cottle in the high post. Puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound by Eddington. Gives it back to Fronapple. Skips it down low to Cottle. Lays it up and in. Nice find by Miss Maddie Fronapple.
Another big bucket for Miss Cottle. She's got 4, and as you said, give Fronapple the assist.
1:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Conley picks up her dribble. Gives it to McElharness. McElharness throws it inside to Bailey. Bailey goes to work. Spins, puts it up. No good. King battles, comes out there with it. Gives it to Combs. Combs flips it out to Conley. Back to Combs in the corner. 3 ball on the way. No good. Miss Maggie Combs runs it down for the Bulldogs.
Boy, excellent boxing out there by Hazard.
Combs throws it into Eddington. Eddington dribbles it back out into the corner. Gives it to Fronapple. Fronapple goes to work. Skips it out to Davidson. Out to Combs. Combs has it up top. Back to Davidson on the right wing. Coach Todd Howard calling the play. 40 seconds remaining. Eddington has it on the left wing. Back out to Fronapple. Goes down. Lays it up. Blocked by Bailey. Pats have it. Conley on the run. 30 seconds remaining. Conley goes down, takes the lane, lays it up and in.
Big time shot there by the senior. Miss Conley gets her 6th point. And Knott County trying to scratch their way back into this one.
They have to have buckets like that. Combs brings it across half court for the Bulldogs. Now she pivots, gives it to Fronapple. Thought about it, now does. Sets, 3 ball, and it's good. Miss Maddie Fronapple.
3 3-pointers in this third quarter alone.
I think that may be 5 for the Bulldogs together as Bailey hits the buzzer beater. 33-49 here at the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back after this moment.
When you visit East Kentucky Health, your family will be cared for by our founding member, Dr. Grady Stumbo, and his team of providers, Dr. Chris Stumbo, Melissa Moore, and Jamie Jones. Should you need specialty treatment at Pikeville Medical Center or Hazard ARH, your same provider will be the one with you in the hospital to help manage your treatment and recovery. Call us today for an appointment. Walk-ins are welcome, and with our sliding scale, you only pay what you can afford. East Kentucky Health, caring for your family yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
For over a century, Bank of Heinemann has proudly served Knott County and the surrounding communities. They're your hometown bank, built on trust, service, and a commitment to their neighbors. With online banking, bill pay, and mobile deposit, they blend today's convenience with the personal service you've always known. Visit them on the Heinemann Bypass or at the Holly Hills Shopping Center. Bank of Heinemann, where tradition and trust still matter.
Welcome back to the Morton Combs Athletic Complex, fourth and perhaps final quarter. This certainly will be of regulation. Hazard leading it 49-33. Oh my, Hazard got a break there. Hazard got a break there. Had 6 players, should have been a technical. Should have been a technical. I mean, if you want to get technical about it. Misty's right. She's
should have
right.
been a technical.
We had a throw in, or we're going to throw it in. They've given her the ball. Should have been a tee. She's right on that, man. But again, 16 points, hard to get.
49-33.
That much.
7:50 remaining. Kraft has it up top. Skips it over to Conley. Conley tries to go baseline. Shut off by Higgins. Gives it back out to Kraft. Yeah, they should have been a technical foul there. Conley has it back up top, guarded by Higgins. Goes down the lane, tries to put the runner up, no good. Bailey has it inside, it's going to be fouled from behind.
Conley did a great job getting that ball into her teammate down low. And Bailey will go back to the line here, trying to convert from the charity stripe.
49-33, 7:33 remaining. Bailey going to the line, shooting 2. First one, it's good. 49-34, 7:33 remaining.
She got 19. Second free throw makes her 20.
49-35. Got to have a couple stops here if you're the Lady Patriots. Cottle gives it back to Higgins. Higgins has it on the right side, guarded by Hammond. Out to Everidge, over to Combs. Out to Davidson, back to Combs. Combs tries to go to work. Higgins has it on the right side, guarded by Hammond. Higgins back to Combs, throws it inside to Cottle, back out to Higgins. She's hit a couple, and there's another one.
Oh my, big bucket there for Miss Higgins. She makes that one fall, and that takes all of Knott County's momentum away from them.
52-35, just under 7 to play. Higgins gets a hand on it. Conley grabs it back, gives it to Bailey. Bailey, 17-footer, and it's good. She's been the big bright spot for the Lady Patriots tonight, Jamie.
I don't even know who all the local coaches are, but somebody should be knocking on that young lady's door, man. She's a 3-sport athlete, and she made that one look easy. Gets the foul on the end of the play, but
nice take there by Higgins, man.
Actually going to call that on Kraft.
52-37, 6:37 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Higgins going to the line, shoot 2. First one's up, and it's good. She's got such a nice-looking jumper. Second free throw, no good. Combs grabs it for the Bulldogs.
That's tough there if you're not Central to give up that offensive rebound after you did such a good job boxing out.
Nice jumper there, goes in for Miss Average. Stopped and popped. 55-37, all Bulldogs here. 6:15 remaining. Kraft has it in the high post, spins, goes down the lane, lays it up and in.
Bucket for Kraft, give her second field goal.
55-39, Frontapple has it on the right side. Throws it up ahead to Combs. Combs goes down baseline. Wraps it around to Everidge. Everidge goes in the post. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Bailey. Gives it to Kraft. Kraft going down the left side. Nice strong tape. Pivots. Puts it up. Going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Miss Higgins for the Bulldogs.
If you're Hazard, it's the one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to stop that clock. You want that clock to keep ticking. You're up comfortable here.
First free throw, no good for Miss Kraft.
She'll have another one coming up here.
Reed and Combs checking in for the Lady Patriots. Monroe taking a seat. Kraft's second free throw, good. 55-40, 5:45 remaining here. Everidge brings it across half court, being pressured by Combs. Man-to-man defense here by the Lady Patriots. Tries to get it into Cottle, back out to Everidge. Swings it over to Combs. Out to Front-Apple. Gives it to Cottle, over to Higgins. Over to Combs. Combs goes down the lane. Head fakes. Oh, nice job by Combs. Can't get it to fall, though. It's going to be a foul on Cottle. Underneath. Eddington checking back into the ball game for the Bulldogs. 5:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Still time for Knott County, but the run's going to happen now, man. You need a couple buckets in a row without them scoring to have any shot. You want to get it back to single digits before the halfway mark of this fourth quarter.
McElornis throws it away. Higgins, nice job. She's on the run. Going to be knocked out of bounds, though, and it's going to belong to the Bulldogs. 55-40, 5:04 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Once again, just want to thank everyone for turning us on tonight and watching us. Be sure to catch us on the second game tonight. Bulldogs and the Patriots as well. Going to be a foul on Miss Aubrey Combs for the Lady Patriots. Be her third foul.
Remind you guys, we'll be back on the airwaves Friday night semifinal action from Pippa Passes, Kentucky. The June Buchanan Crusaders and Alice Lloyd College will host the All-A semifinals.
Hammond checks in for Bailey. Second free throw, no good. Eddington with the rebound. Front-Apple has it up top. 55-40, 4:53 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Combs has it. Kicks it out to Eddington. Eddington has it. Hands it out to Front-Apple. Front-Apple hits Higgins back door. Beautiful pass. Lays it up and in. Man, that's beautiful. Ball on a string, Jamie Hughes.
That has to be on the WIMT Sports Overtime shots.
If not, we got it right here on Hometown
money,
Sports
my
Corner,
friend.
Jamie.
She made, yes, sir. We got a good angle, too. Miss Zoe right on the money there.
That was beautiful.
And got her own rebound.
Higgins has it. Kicks it out to Combs. Being pressured by Reed. 57-40, 4:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Everidge goes, lays it up and in on the left side.
Chris, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought I knew Hazard a little better than what I did. This Hazard Bulldogs team has depth, and more depth.
They do. They're scary, Jamie.
They are. I did not realize how many different options they had in addition to Front.
Yes. And then you got a bruiser like Eddington down low grabbing 15 rebounds a game. You know?
Yeah, it's been somewhat of a contest. 4:13 to play here again, folks. If you're just tuning in, Knott County led this thing at halftime. They were up 24-21. But then Hazard outscored them 18-9 in that third quarter, and Knott County's been trying to play catch-up ever since.
It was a beautiful pass there by Miss Danny McElornis into Kraft there. Kraft going to go to the line shooting too.
Remind everybody, we'll come back and do this one again for the boys in about, as Chris said, about 15 minutes at the end of this one. 10, probably more like 10.
First one's good.
She'll have another one. Knott County don't want to hear me say this, but Chris, the future sure looks bright for the Lady Patriots. They are very, very young.
They are.
But they want to talk about the present. Hazard, on the other hand, they know all eyes are on the Lady Bulldogs, not just for this All-A tournament, but for the big one coming up here a little later on.
Yeah, and we can see why tonight, Jamie. I mean, they've checked all the boxes, that's for sure. McElharnis comes out there with a rebound. She's going to be bumped by Higgins. 59-42, 3:44 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Bulldogs lead it. Knott County administration's done a great job here putting this on here, Jamie.
Always do. Free throw a little hard for McElharnis. This is, of course, where the girls' regional tournament's going to be at. So
awesome.
You and I, we'll go ahead and save these seats now. We want to be back here for the regional tournament.
Yes, sir.
Coming up here. And it'll be here before you know it, man.
It will. 59-43. Danny McElharnis hits the second free throw. 3:40 remaining. Patriots sending a half-court trap. Gives it to Front Apple up top. Hands it off to Davidson. Davidson over to Everidge. Back to Front Apple. Out to Davidson. Into Eddington. Bulldogs trying to play keep away here, running the clock down. Front Apple has it in the high post, turns around. Going to be fouled by Reed. That's going to do it for Miss Frankie Reed for the night.
Got to put Front Apple back to the free throw line.
59-43, 3:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And Miss Frankie Reed has just fouled out of this one.
I got her with 22. And she'll get a pair of them here. Combs going to check back into the ball game.
Front Apple's first one's good. Puts the Bulldogs at 60 points, Jamie. When they only had 21 at halftime, Jamie.
Made them both. This young lady can turn it on and do so quickly. I do apologize, Becky Hall. It's Avery Combs. I know that. I just messed up. I've been calling her games since she was young.
Front Apple with a steal.
I apologize about that, though. Over in Letcher County, still yet a good one going into the fourth quarter. Jenkins leads June Buchanan 39-35. Thank you, Brian Smith, for that update.
Higgins thought about the three there and passed her out of it while mid-shot. That was amazing. Skips it over to Everidge. Higgins has it up top, thought about it. Throws it back over to Davidson. Pressure by Combs. 2:35 remaining, 60-43. Been all Bulldogs here in the second half. Eddington comes out to help. Skips it over to Front Apple. Back to Higgins. Watch this poetry in motion here, Jamie.
Just textbook, man. Everybody touching the ball. Everybody moving without the ball. Wow, yeah, man. Coach Howard's got himself a ball team.
Yeah, it looks like a team ready to make a run, like you said. Front Apple has it up top. 2:10 remaining. Goes down the lane. Going to be fouled around her waist. And one. They're going to wave that one off.
Well, here's my question, man. Why is she shooting if the basket's not good? Oh, it's 5 team fouls. I was getting ready to say, how can she be shooting if the bucket didn't count?
Right.
But it's 5 team fouls.
Front Apple's first free throw was good.
They've already wrote them down in the book, by the way, too.
62-43, 2:07 remaining. Second one, no good.
I jinxed her, man. I jinxed her. I cost you that one.
Kraft comes out there with the rebound. Gives it to the senior Conley. Conley hands off to McElharnis. Guarded by Higgins. McElharnis skips it over to Combs. Back to McElharnis. Gets it inside to Bailey. Bailey goes to work. Makes the spin move. Puts it up and in.
They will meet again in regular season and probably in another postseason tournament. Hazard knows in the back of their mind, they got to find some way to stop that. They have not had an answer from Miss Bailey. On the side note of that, though, Knott County got to find somebody to step up and help her. Knott County got to find somebody else who can go get them 12, 16 points in addition to Bailey's to have a shot to beat this Hazard team. Just be blunt about it, man.
They do, and the thing is the Lady Patriots have the athletes to match out here with the wing players to be able to run them off. Run them off the three-point line, the guards and stuff. But it's just
Look at that crowd.
Doing it is another thing, though.
Look at that crowd. Look at that crowd, man.
That's
this
awesome,
place is
man.
packed. This is what I like. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is the way basketball used to be.
Yes, packed to the stadium.
Get there early and save your neighbors a seat if you want to be able to get where you want to be. Both cheerleading squads on the court at the same time. Chris, this one was a dandy for the first half, but in that third quarter, Hazard come out swinging, and they put Knott County away in the third. I believe we'll see another slugfest, though, coming up here in about 15 minutes, brother.
Oh, yes, and we've got the best seats in the house. It's going to be a dandy for sure.
Oh, my. They charge you for the seat, but don't have to pay extra to stand up during it. It's going to be fun. 1:44 to play in the fourth. As this one ticks away, that one just around the corner. I look down in the tunnel and I see Chance Ambergy behind that door down there. He's peeked his head through a couple times, but you better believe he's laser focused on the task at hand, and that is, of course, Seth Cottle, Talon Osborne, the Hazard Bulldogs.
Kraft going to be called for the foul. Davidson going to go to the line, shoot two. 62-45, 134 remaining. Now all you can hope for is a couple missed free throws. Maybe get a couple points on the board and make something happen here, Jamie.
Free throw a little hard there. Davison will get another one. She's played well, got 7 points, but, man, it's the other things she's done, especially those about 3 different guards for Hazard has really focused on guarding Danny McAlon.
Yeah, and like you said, they've got a 3-man weave out there that they can shoot the lights out. The Bulldogs can. 63-45, 132 remaining. Second free throw good. Combs has it up top, pressure by Everidge.
I'll tell you right now, number 1, Eliza Howard, that's Coach's daughter. She transferred over to play. I had a chance to meet her in the preseason, and I asked her what it was like, and she said, man, they've just welcomed me with open arms, and she's had a good time, I know, over there playing in Hazard this season.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Kraft gets the board. No good. Front-Apple comes out there with it. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Bulldogs. Just over 1 minute remaining here, 63-45. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in here and letting us be a part of your evening. Front-Apple has it, brings it across half court.
My buddy James Salmon messaged just then, and he said, dude, this is the best video we've had all season. So, Zoe, big fist bump to you, kid.
Good job, Zoe. They're bragging on your camera work.
When the boss man at home likes what he sees, it's all good.
Yes, sir.
46.4 seconds to play. I brought him out of semi-retirement the other night. He came up and helped me call a couple. He's the only guy I know that retired from his true job and took 3 more to replace him.
Howard's first free throw, no good. Combs checking in for Davidson.
Did you tell me Zoe's got another job, too? Practice. Was she at practice?
Yeah, practice. Yep.
Well, that's a job.
That's true. That's true. Combs' second free throw, no good. 63-45, 40 seconds remaining. McAlarness has it. Brings it out on the right wing. Feeds it downside Bailey. She's met by 3 Bulldogs. And Everidge has it. Gives it up to Front-Apple, and I believe that's may do it, Jamie.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of time for these girls.
That is. You're right. I mean,
you're asking them not to shoot it for 30 seconds. I agree with you, though. I think Coach Howard's going to be content with this being the final. And Hazard will move on to play over at Alice Lloyd College, home of the Hometown Sports Corner All-Star game, by the way. And about 3 of these young ladies from Hazard played in our All-Star game last year. They'll make the trek over there for the All-A semifinals as they get to W 45-63. Let's take us a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the player of the game after this. Care Cottage is happy once again to be sponsoring tonight's sporting event. They're also pleased to announce they will launch their second Race to Prevent Child Abuse campaign beginning with this racing season. Tune in each week as we bring you our Driver of the Week, sponsored by carecottage.org. I'm glad it turned around for
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
What do you get when you check out at Save-A-Lot? Well, you'll love the quality of our fresh produce, and our meat is cut fresh in-store every day. We're proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands, and you'll be saving up to 40% every day. Savings made easy. At Save-A-Lot.
Since 2019, Corey Watson has proudly served Knott County as your coroner. Throughout challenging times, from a global pandemic to a devastating flood, Corey has been there for you and your family in your times of need. To better represent Knott County on the state level, he was selected by his fellow coroners to serve on the board of Quai Coroners and Medical Examiners, where he also represented a 13-county district. He is also an active member of the KI Coroners Medical Examiners Mass Fatality Response Team. Corey is not only a state-certified death investigator, but is certified in multiple facets of postmortem investigation, holding over 290 hours of death investigator training from the KI